can you talk about those two fumbles that you forced? How big was it for you personally and for the defense collectively to be able to get so many turnovers against Boise State?
I mean, for our defense, it was huge because on both those, they were driving down. They had some big plays, and I mean, it was huge for our defense because we were able to make a stop, and that's what we've been focusing on for the past couple of weeks. I mean, really emphasizing getting turnovers and just running to the ball and making plays, and we were able to do that. So it was great. It was huge for our defense.
As far as there in the first quarter, they had a couple of times where they drove into your territory, had fourth downs. And maybe, Alani, you want to address this. How big was it to be able to come up with those stops on those fourth and shorts? Because those can be real momentum changes. And you got two of them, I think, in first quarter or second quarter.
It's definitely big. I mean, we knew all week that they were going to go for it on fourth down. I mean, that's just Boise State. That's what they do. But I mean, our team, we're a physical team. We on 4th and 1, we can stop them, and that showed not only this game but last year. We stopped them 5 out of 5 times on 4th down.
Defensively, after last week's game, was there a bit of a chip on you guys' shoulder to say, hey, that was an anomaly, it's not going to happen again?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they scored 30 points on our defense last week, and it was, yeah, definitely. I mean, you definitely have to play with a chip on your shoulder because at BYU we don't give that up on defense. We hadn't for, I mean, a really long time, and so it was big. It was I mean, we take pride in holding people under 24 points, and definitely we focused on it this week, just putting in the preparation, and we wanted to hold these guys under 24.
Coach Mendenhall said that playing without Daniel Sorensen was kind of a weird experience for him. Talk about what him going out of the game did for the defense.
I mean, it didn't do anything because he was gone, but I mean, Danny's the best safety that's played at BYU in my opinion, and for him to be off the field, definitely you could see. I mean, it's different. Like Coach Mendenhall said, it was weird, but luckily we have guys that stepped in. Like Sky, he came in and played safety for us again, and I was able to move over to Cat. And I mean, definitely, I never want that to happen again, where Danny's not on the field when he could be. But yeah, it was different.
Craig, they had the guy get ejected for that targeting hit. How hard is that in the blink of an eye to figure out how to pull up or not hit that guy in an area that gets you removed from the game?
Yeah, I mean it's hard, but it's the rules, so you got to make the adjustments. You have to practice that way too. You can't. I mean, I'm not saying that it was intentional on his part because it probably wasn't, but I mean, you can't think about it. I mean, sometimes it's inevitable, but it's hard at times too. So I don't know. That's probably not a good answer to it because I don't really have a good answer to it. But there was one where I had an opportunity to hit a guy across the middle, but I pulled up. So.
Craig, we've seen a bunch of injuries lately. What does that do to the fellowship of the team or the brotherhood? Is that drawing tighter when guys are going out and coming back in and doing anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bummer when guys go out, but just like I was saying earlier, we practice everyone on our defense is practicing with us during the week. So when someone goes down, it's definitely unfortunate, but we have guys that can come in and step up, and that's how BYU has always been. I mean, guys come in and step up. At the beginning of the year, we had Jorgensen go down, and everyone was concerned about our corners, but Robertson Daniels stepped in, and he's played big for us. So, I mean, it's hard when they go down, but we got guys that can come in and we trust.
Alani, you played a lot of plays last week. Less than a week later, you played another, looks like 90 plays tonight. Did you guys feel yourself getting tired out there? Bronco said maybe you got a little bit worn down a little bit there late in the game.
Not really. I mean, we've been doing that every game this year, so we're getting used to it. I mean, in practice, we practice more than 90 plays each practice, so I mean, we're getting used to it as a defense. And not only, as soon as we're tired, the coaches, they do a great job of subbing us out and putting the next guys in. So.
Anything else for these guys?